How did Pakistan come into being? Well, it's complicated. It all started when the British finally decided to pack up and leave India in 1947. At the time, India was a part of the British Empire, ruled over by the Crown. But as the Second World War drew to a close, the British people had enough of ruling over their colonies, and they wanted to go home and get on with the business of rebuilding their country. They also didn't want to be bothered with the unruly Indians anymore, so they decided to just set them all free. But before they left, they went ahead and drew some borders on a map, divided the territory amongst the various different regions, and announced, "Here's the country, mate. Don't burn it down on the way out." And so India and Pakistan were born. But why did they split the country up in the first place? Well, it's because the British were racists, and they didn't want to be ruled over by non-white people. Okay, that's not entirely true. It's more nuanced than that. You see, at the time, there were two main political parties in India: the Indian National Congress and the Muslim League. The Indian National Congress wanted an independent India with Muslims and Hindus living side by side in peace and harmony. The Muslim League, however, wanted their own separate state, where Muslims could live according to Islamic law. They argued that Hindus and Muslims were culturally and religiously too different to coexist in one nation. Plus, they pointed out that Muslims were the majority in some regions of India, whereas in other regions they were very much a minority. They didn't want to be ruled over by the Hindus in those areas, so they demanded their own state, where they could be the rulers, not the ruled. And who could blame them? After all, the British had spent the last 200 years making sure that everyone in India hated each other's guts. It wasn't exactly a level playing field. Anyway, the British agreed to the demands of the Muslim League, and thus Pakistan was born, comprising of the regions of Punjab, Sindh, Bengal, and Assam. The last two were later lost to the Indian state of Manipur. Oh, and the capital was set to be Karachi, which is in Sindh. But what does the word Pakistan even mean? Well, it's derived from the Urdu word for pure Pak and Stan, which is a suffix used to denote land. So put together, Pakistan means land of the pure. What a great big pile of... Anyway, that's how we got Pakistan. Please do hit the like button and follow us for more such videos.